Hello, and welcome to a flip through of the Creatures Tarot. So, this is part of a hashtag that I created with Elizabeth at the More Intuitive Me. And so we have swapped decks. She has 5 of my decks, I have 5 of her decks, and we've been using them. It's probably been about 6 weeks, maybe 2 months now, and I am actually a little behind in getting my swap decks out, but she, of course, is right on top of it. Elizabeth has an amazing channel. If you guys want to check it out, I will leave the link below. And she just has wonderful tarot content. So let's go ahead and get started. This is the Creatures Tarot, and it is by Sara Kathleen. And the deck comes with a little guidebook. You know, not very much on the card meetings themselves, but it is an RWS based deck, so it's, pretty much self-explanatory. It does come in a 2-piece box, and it's a nice sturdy box. Check out the back. We are going to visit her website towards the end of the video, and I can show you what she has available. But it is a very cute deck. I like it a lot. I remember admiring it when Elizabeth she does flip throughs, and she also does readings, and she does little shorts and stuff like that. And I've always admired this deck, so I was very excited to receive this. These are the card backs. The card stock is probably about a regular playing card, like the bicycle cards, maybe a little bit thinner. And it's definitely paper feel. I know some of the bicycle cards can feel a little plastic, but this definitely has a paper feel, but it seems to be holding up. Elizabeth uses this deck a lot, and it's been one of my favorites, actually. So it's been holding up. It seems to hold up pretty well. There's no bowing or anything like that. And I do like this back of this, like a galaxy with a star. So almost like this is the planet where these creatures are from. Okay, so we're going to start with the Major Arcana first. So this is the Fool. We have a creature flying over a canopy of trees through a beautiful sunset, and we don't know where he's going, but the creature looks content, looks happy, and is ready to go. Here we have the Magician, and we have the cups, the pentacles, the swords, and the wands here. And then, of course, the creature has the little lemon skate up at the top of his head. Here's another creature with horns, which I really like, the High Priestess. This is the High Priestess card. I love that we have this crescent moon here and that she's in the grass, communing with nature. I think this is an amazing card. Ooh, then we have the Empress. Now, this is a very cool color card. It's teal, and teal is one of my favorite colors. I love teal. I love all the colors. And it looks like she's working with a mushroom here. You can't tell all the way, but there you go. You can tell that that's a mushroom. And she's commanding, and she's got her wand in hand. She's got these stars up here, and just a wonderful card to represent mother energy. Here we have the Emperor. I love these ram's horn. This guy looks a little brooding, though, and that can be some energy of the Emperor. The energy of the Emperor can kind of be very serious, focused, very businesslike, and that's what I get from this card. We've got lots of cool colors. We've got this hard landscape here, and that's what I feel from this card. Very good energy. Here we have the Hierophant, and we have an owl silhouetted in the moonlight, which the moon, I would say, is probably over here in these clouds, but this owl is staring at us. Here we have the Lovers, 2 birds flying blissfully together in the sky. Ooh, the chariot. We have a creature riding on this wasp-looking thing. And he is commanding him because he has hold of his antlers, directing him where he wants him to go, right? And look at all this area to be explored. Oh, here we have strength. I like this card. Very almost ominous and also just very statuesque here, holding on to a cane. And this card evokes something of a darkness for me, though, almost like the ability to command, to keep the darkness under control, because we see all this light around, but yet the dark is confined within this creature here. I like that. Oh, then we have the hermit, hermiting away in a tree. I'm wondering how this glare is looking for you guys. I have a different angle. I have my camera obviously shooting down, and I'm looking at it from a perpendicular aspect. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. I like that we have the creature up top, a creature on the bottom. And then these signs here are the cardinal signs of the zodiac. So this is Taurus, this is Aquarius. You know, I'm not sure. Actually, scratch that. I'm not exactly sure what these represent, but I know there's an Aquarius, there's a bull, there's a lion. Well, I said an Aquarius, I meant an angel. And there's also the eagle. And those are the mutable signs. Let's see what the guidebook has to say. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, changing nature of life, things changing, fate, bigger picture. Okay, so it doesn't really give us any clues there as to what these symbols mean, but RWS attributes those to, I want to say the cardinal signs, but I could be wrong. But anyway, it's a bull, it's an eagle, it's an angel, and it's a lion. Here we have justice, and the scales, the sword, the blindfold, and I really like that this creature is holding everything very strong. The scales, balance is first, and lastly would be the force, right? I really like that. The Hanged Man, we have a creature hanging. Here's Death, one of my favorite cards. I really like that we have daisies in bloom within all this blackness, right? Death is Death is a controversial topic, but it's an absolutely necessary thing in life because it creates, it takes the materials and breaks it down, and then we're able to begin anew. Here we have Temperance, and this creature is pouring the liquid from one cup to another. He looks a little bit scared, a little bit unsure. Oh, here we have the Devil. Wow. And we can see the vines encircling the devil. And the devil is in a forest, perhaps unable to see what lies above, ahead. Oh, the tower. Oh, what a great depiction of the tower. We have this tree that has been cut down. The star. I like that up here. It seems like it's just shining. And then we have this creature here looking ahead. Ooh, look at the moon. Oh, this is great. This is one of my favorite energies. The moon. The creature is sitting on top of the moon, all alone, all by herself, sitting with the moon, absorbing the moon's energy, the moon's wisdom. This is the sun, and interestingly, it looks like it's dark out, but yet the sun is shining. And then we have our creature in the grass here. Judgment. I really like this prairie of flowers. And it's almost like this creature is judging himself, looking at his own reflection. The World. Very simple card for the World. All right, now we're to the Minor Arcana. This is the fire suit. Starting with the Ace of Wands, and we have a creature holding the wand, as what the aces are in the RWS. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Card of Celebration. 5. 6. 7. Oh, look at this one. 8. Oh, wow. I like this creature. 9. And the 9 of Wands is kind of like wanting to give up. The fight has gone on for a really long time. And here's the 10. That's after the fight has been going on and you've been heavily burdened. Oh, look at the page. Oh, this is cute energy. Pages are our novices. Here's the Knight of Wands. Taking action. Queen of Wands. Ooh, King of Wands. This one's great. Got a dragon. Now we're to the cups. Okay, this is water, emotions, feelings. And here's our creature holding the cup. 2 of Cups. This is a union, relationship. 3 of Cups, friendship, harmony. 4 of Cups. This is that card of ennui. You know, not really being happy with what you have. But interestingly, this creature is looking at all 4 cups. In RWS, there's a cup that's being given or handed to the person, but the creature is, or the person is so focused on the 3 cups in front of them, they don't see what's being presented to them. Here we have the 5 of Cups. This is sadness. But with sadness, there's also a brightness, a silver lining. We've got 3 cups spilled, but 2 cups are still full. 6 of Cups. 7. Oh, yeah. Look, big decisions, lots of choices. Which one do we take? I'll take all of them. 8 of Cups. This is the one of walking away. Energy of walking away. 9 of Cups. This is fulfillment. 10 of Cups. Ultimate familial happiness. Here's our page in water. Here's our Knight. Queen. Oh, look, a little creature mermaid. King of Cups. Got a squid representing here. Now we are to the air suit, the sword, the swords, representing thought, communication. 2, a choice. 3, no comment. 4, this is the card of rest. 5, this can be an egotistical sort of, maybe an argument, a conflict of the minds. conflict of your mind. Six of Swords, this is the card of moving on. 7, this is usually deception. 8, I call this my own prison card. Putting yourself in a situation, a prison that's self-imposed, you know, you have the way out. The 9 of Swords is anxiety, can be nightmares. 10 of Swords, this is final ending. You've thought it to death. There's no more thinking to be done. And Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. I like how this is somber. King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Now this is the Earth suit. 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 4. Here we have 5. This is sort of like destitution. 6 of Pentacles. This is sharing, reciprocity, philanthropy. 7 of Pentacles is watching your creation bloom, come to fruition after all the work you've put in. And this is putting in the hard work. 9 of Pentacles. 10 is a legacy. Oh, Page, these were switched. Oh, this looks like a little bear. Can you see his little bear ears? I love that he's in this field of beautiful flowers. This knight looks a little sad. The Knight of Pentacles is our slowest moving knight. Queen of Pentacles. Lots of growth on her mind. And here we are to the King of Pentacles. I like this one. You know, really reminds me of the Emperor. Look at this. It's somewhat the same energy, these two cards. And I think the Queen of Pentacles is also like the Empress. I get the same vibe from these two cards. Okay, so that is the Creatures Tarot. Here's the back, lovely backs. And here we have the Fool. And I do want to head off to Sara Kathleen's website. Now, she's the creator. And I will show you here. So here, this is a black and white deck if you are interested. So, but I really like the colors of the color deck. And it looks like everything in her shop is out of stock. Everything is out of stock. So she has lots of cool things. However, there's a little note up top saying that in September, which today is August 25th, so we've got about 6 more days, 7 more days, 1 more week before her stock is going, her site will be restocked. So you can subscribe here to let you know when the shop is open again. And I do want to make note of something going on with the tariffs. So as of August 15th, 10 days ago, there is a fee that that is being enacted. It's a tariff. So in order for her to ship something to the U.S., it's going to be about a 10% increase, or it's going to be a 10% charge. So basically, she used the example here. If it's a $40 tarot deck, there's going to be a 4% or a $4 charge. And which is way better than this $80 fee that she was talking about here. So just be aware. And it's probably not only going to affect this shop, it's going to affect all the shops around the world. But if you're so interested in getting this tarot deck, this is just something we'll have to pay. And us tarot collectors, we know what it's like to pay these shipping fees. And so Sara Kathleen has a wonderful website. I'm really liking her tarot deck. I really like this here, which is an etched wood, like table plate, and she also has an oracle deck as well, which is this one here. So if you're interested in her art, she has many things available, and so go ahead and check it out. It's sarakathleen.co.uk. And I will leave the link in the website. So, this magician is different. Let me see here. Because the magician that I remember was kind of on a hill. Yeah. So that magician is different from this magician we have here. So interesting. She must have done a second edition. So I like this edition. I think this edition is cool. I wouldn't mind owning this deck. And if you are so interested in trying out some decks without making the commitment, try to find somebody who is a tarot collector who reads tarot, and you guys swap decks. And it will have to be somebody that you trust and somebody that you know, because you're going to be handing them some of your decks, right? And I definitely trust Elizabeth, and I didn't know her that long, but we got along very quickly. We get along extremely well. She's an amazing person. So she is the best person that I could have asked to do this Use My Decks tag. All right, you guys, thank you for spending some time with me, and I have a few more flip throughs to do, and I will be posting those soon. Take care.